Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today we are going to venture back into the Warrens. We're going to do a long dungeon here, and we're going to use what might be my new favorite party. We're going to have Forgot, Not Renald, Levette, and Mathan, of course. This party we took into, I believe it was the Warrens not too long ago, and they really excelled. On our bounty hunter, we're going to take this awesome bounty hunter trinket and sunring. On Levette, we're going to have, of course, the cleansing crystal and the solar bracer. I was amazed at how good Levette's crit chance was. So yeah, I want to see if we can continue rolling with that. We have the Knight's Crest and Sunring, and of course Mathan is very defensively oriented, so we are going to set off. The rewards look amazing. All we need to do is remember that we are headed into the Warrens, and since this is going to be a long dungeon, we're going to have 2 opportunities to camp. There is also a really nice curio or interactable in the dungeon in the Warrens that I think is going to be pretty awesome if we can find it, and we will be able to use this firewood as something for the interactable that will allow us to get a really big buff. So again, I'm over preparing a little bit, but we are trying to get 3 of these characters to level 6. We already have a Vestal at level 6, but these 3 are going to be level 6 for the first time, and that will help complete one of our roster goals. Oh, somebody has, I think she's a stress eater, and since she is, over 50 stress, yeah, we are going to want to take care of that. So we're going to feast. And now, let's see, what are we going to do here? Dark Strength is good. I think we're going to give that to our bounty hunter here. Let's see. Bless is, I think, better than Zealous Vigil for the most part. So let's see. This is how we do it on Levette. Then, let's see. Bless on Not Renald, Zealous Vigil, and Planned Takedown. We still have time. I like the tracking, though. If we do... We're not going after a boss, so maybe tracking, and yeah, Dark Strength, and we're good. Okay. I'm really glad I didn't forget Dark Strength. We had to make a sacrifice there. We're going to lose 25% damage against double wide enemies, but we do get 20% damage against all enemies, which I think that's a better trade. I should have taken this equipment off. Let's see. This is pretty bad. Fortunately, that protection is decent, and as an ambush, this is not terrible. Let's see. Our accuracy is not great on our bounty hunter, honestly. And gosh, she's already at over 50 stress. I don't really want to camp again, but we might have to. Gosh. Let's see. Sacrificial Stab or Vulnerability Hex. I think we go for a chance to get a crit. Let's see. This is not going terribly well, unfortunately. Let's see.
Confidence surges
Well, now we get the crit when we're attacking the 2 HP enemy. That's annoying. Alright, flashbang, or finish him. I think we can, yeah, we can get a kill. And this enemy by itself is not terribly threatening. Oh, she needs to move, so not Ronald gets a swing here. And do we get a crit? No. Yeah, unfortunately this party is in pretty rough shape if they are not in full light. But now we are, and now I think we have our party fighting fit. Oh my goodness, explore 90% of rooms. This is going to be, this is going to be long. Well, I guess it is a long mission, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Okay, so we're going to go like so. Up, down, up, around, and then through. Okay. This... I'm an idiot. I need to rearrange my party. Holy Lord. There we go. Alright. And now, I think there's a pretty good chance that we're going to get that interactable that we can use this firewood on. I suppose I should consider the possibility that we will just need to camp again. And if that happens, we'll do it. Because, yeah, a little bit of emergency healing, I think, is always a good thing to have around. I don't think I'm really taking any bold stances there when I say that. Alright, we'll take that and use it immediately. Well, that's okay. A little bit of healing, and fortunately she is under 50 stress, just barely, so we don't have to eat the additional food, which is nice. And yeah, if necessary, we can eat at this table here, but I don't think it will be. Let's see. Yeah, that stun resist is just out of this world, so we're going to start working on her. I think this is going to be a back row to back row fight there. Let's see. Finish him, collect bounty, has slightly higher crit chance. I am an idiot. I am an absolute idiot. We need to be hitting the back rows here. I completely forgot. Fortunately, not Ronald is going to get Holy Lance, and now we're okay. I cannot believe that slipped my mind. That's really dumb. Fortunately, we do have this marked here, and yeah, this is going to be pretty pathetic, honestly. I don't see the Swinotar offering that much resistance now. And let's see. So, you know, I've been thinking about it, and good grief. I've been thinking about it, and yeah, I'm quite certain that the Occultist is my new favorite party member. You know what? We're not gonna take the food from this table. I think we should be okay without. But yeah, the Occultist is just great. I mean, great crit chance. Yeah, great crit chance. Just really good skills all around. Has a heal. It has amazing camping buffs. It has the ability to hit the back 2 rows with solid AoE. Maybe not the best, but definitely strong enough. And yeah, just it has this amazing synergy with another really good class, the Bounty Hunter. And I mean, they don't really require one another. I mean, you don't have to have a Bounty Hunter in an Occultist party. You don't have to have an Occultist in a Bounty Hunter party. But the fact that they work so well as standalone classes and also work phenomenally as a duo is just a really nice... It's just a really nice inclusion in a game like this. Let's see. Yeah, scouting, very nice. Alright, we're gonna Just keep moving. I don't see any real need to deviate from the roadmap we laid out for ourselves, so we're not going to. Hopefully, somewhere along the line here, we are going to run into one of those kegs that will give us a nice damage buff. The question really will be who's going to get the buff, and it's not really clear cut. I would kind of like to give it to... Well, it's kind of a tricky question. I'd kind of like to give it to not Renauld, but I can't say for certain. Alright, got a kill here. I think the Swine Thunderer is going to be top priority because we are starting to get this stress managed, but we're not there yet. So this is good. Of course, this Heaver could still vomit. Hopefully we don't get any real... Hopefully we don't get anything like Lockjaw or anything like that. That is just... That's just really devastating. Let's see. Health is fine. Now we did take care of... She did have another... Or no, that I'm thinking of our other Vestal. Yeah, her accuracy is not bad. I think she's at what, 100%? I think that's right. Hemophilia. It's not terrible. I'm sure people with actual hemophilia might disagree, but for our purposes, we can survive it, no problem. But actually, our accuracy is not that bad, considering, yeah, 100% accuracy, it's fine. Her accuracy could use some work, but I mean, I feel like it's such a waste to use precious camping buffs trying to get her accuracy up when we have 3 much higher damaging party members, and there is actually... stuff that she needs to be doing that isn't attacking, doing direct damage. Now, of course, it does suck when, for instance, her stun misses like it just did. Let's see, I guess we can get by without the bandage, and we're gonna have to start looking at getting rid of some stuff soon. I mean, obviously we're about to clear out another inventory slot when we ditch this torch, or rather make use of it. Alright, a little bit of treasure. I am going to try and pop up here. Just go in the door, quickly check and see if there is anything. Ah, here we go. This right here is our... Yeah, this right here is where we're going to get our damage buff for using our campfire, or our firewood, which will clear up a little bit more space. Actually, do we want to work on the Thunderer first? Maybe that's a better play. Because, yeah, we really want to get this stress under control, especially since we're not really critting that much. Maybe I've gotten spoiled from doing so many darkness parties. This is a little bit annoying. Hopefully, yes, finally we got a kill, got a little bit of stress relief, and now I think we're in pretty good shape. I really did fuck up by not rearranging the party here. That was really stupid. Fortunately, I think we're due for 2 kills here. Butcher Cut hurts. That's really bad. So, we need to heal him up right now. Please, no more disease. Alright. This battle ended up being a little bit more costly than I'm comfortable with. But, well, everybody's going to get to go pretty much in quick succession here. This gets the Heaver up front, or in the front too. How do I want to do this? This is tricky. Let's see. Not Renauld has a decent chance of taking out the Swineheaver right now. So maybe we vulnerability hex and start planning for next round, since we can't take all these down. Oh, thankfully we got the kill there. We got it to the exact point that we needed. So, that was kind of a closer call than it needed to be. And unfortunately we didn't get like a huge damaging crit there. And yeah, Levette has not been quite the damage dealer that he was in that previous episode, but you know, Michael Jordan didn't always have amazing games, right? There were some games where he went out there and just, just put up a modest 20 or something. That's, not bad. Okay, so we're gonna take our money, we're gonna take this, and we can drop those deeds as soon as we need to. Alright, let's see. Sacrificial Stone. We have not Renauld here. Deeply Disturbed, but that is a buff. It is plus 15 crit chance. Oops, I think I gave it to the wrong character, but still, it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy about it. This is annoying, though. Yeah, she is now over the 50 stress threshold, so she is going to be taking a bit more, consuming a bit more in terms of our resources. Let's see. It's probably worthwhile. Yeah, really worthwhile. Absolutely very glad that I did that. Fortunately, we took no additional stress for backtracking, so that's good. And, oh, okay. Let's see. Off Guard, I'd really like to get rid of that. Stress Eater wouldn't be bad to be removed. Hemophilia, I mean, I can guarantee that that one will be removed, and that's not a good one to have. Neither of these really are urgent. Actually, all of these are really bad. So, unfortunately, Mathan is probably the one that is probably a character that we're going to be ditching when the new content comes out. Oh, and I did forget to mention that there was recently an update. Claustrophobia, probably the one I cared least about. There was an update from the developers stating that they do intend to release, I think they said weekly updates, not content updates necessarily. I shouldn't get ahead of myself here. Actually, why don't we try this? Not bad. Yeah, there's going to be content updates, weekly updates from here on out that will include, everything from art, like new art assets being added for some items that are still look like they're in like boxes or something. This is annoying. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming out. And yeah, they did say, sorry, we've kind of been away for... Actually, let's just take the guaranteed kill here. Sorry, we've been away for a while. We've been really busy with the whole like, demoing the game at all these conventions and stuff like that. They've been on the convention circuit, which I guess is kind of indicative of having made it, so that's good. They said they'll be adding, a lot of new stuff to the game. Now, unfortunately, one of the, this is, please don't misunderstand me. They said that, I guess earlier this month, one of the designer's fathers passed away very suddenly, and that's very sad. So they said that is part of what derailed them and kind of set their schedule behind, which is the reason for so much communication silence recently. So that makes me a huge dick bag, because in the previous episode I was like, well, they kind of have been slipping. They haven't really been talking too much about what their plans are. So I'm the asshole. So yeah, obviously, that is far more important than making a computer game. Awesome as that computer game is, obviously real life priorities do take extreme precedence there. So yeah, I'm a fucking asshole, and I'm really sorry. But yeah, they did say that new stuff is incoming, and they have been listening to feedback, and they're going to be acting on that. One of the things that they said they would be doing is, well, how do I want to put this? They said something about rubber banding, like RNG rubber banding, and they said they didn't want to say specifically what that meant, because they didn't want to color the feedback. Oh, good. They didn't want to color the feedback before before we had a chance to actually get our hands on it. So that's interesting. There has been a little bit of speculation on the boards as to what that could actually mean. Because, yeah, just saying RNG rubber banding, well, I mean, what is that? Some people what they did say was that they were going to try and, alright, we're going to have to take care of this. One of the things that people have been speculating on, since they said that sort of the primary purpose of the change that they're going to be making to the RNG is that they wanted to lower the influence of, lower the negative or undesirable influence of the RNG making the game swing too hard. Now, I mean, still, that's entirely speculation. Really, yeah, you're out. You are out. So yeah, it's entirely speculation as to what that could actually mean. What a waste of a crit. But yeah, some people have speculated that it would be, like if you get critted by an enemy, it would lower the chance of you being critted again by the same enemy, or lower the chance of an enemy crit hitting that character again, which is interesting. I'm not sure if I really like that, though. And here's why. The game is supposed to be swingy. Like, you're supposed to get into situations where you're just like, oh Christ, I don't know what could happen next. But if I do get critted, I'm fucked. And that's kind of the drama of the game. That's, for me, a very compelling element, something that really makes Darkest Dungeon very different from other games. That, yeah, there can sometimes be these very devastating, sudden, random events that basically jeopardize your party's success, and all of a sudden, Mathan, I hate you. I hate you, Mathan. Yeah, but yeah, basically, things can suddenly go horribly wrong, and there's really no way to prepare for it. Alright, let's see. We're gonna ditch the deeds here. Take those. Nobody's blighted still, so let's just get out of here. Crests are exactly what we need. Great. Alright, so let's keep going. We're actually in the home stretch here, and it only took, we're at 25 minutes now, not bad. Let's see. I do not know what this is. Eldritch Altar. We don't have holy water, and I am quite certain that that's what we would require for that, so I'm just not gonna mess with it. Ouch, this bleeding really hurts, so honestly, eating right now, not all that undesirable, frankly. Let's see. Alright. On we go. And I don't know, I kinda want to continue exploring if our inventory space hasn't been just completely spoken for. We are freeing up a little bit, and we could free up a little bit more with eating just a bit of food. So we might do that. Alright. I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed if there isn't just a couple more battles here before the end. I know I over-prepared, but I haven't really gotten into those supplies. So, here we go. Alright. Getting the surprise is nice, and gosh, that is a lot of dodge chance. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we attack the flesh eater here. Mathan. Mathan. What are you doing to me, Mathan? Why you gotta be like that, Mathan? Alright, let's pray for a crit. Levette has not been quite as consistent on the crits this time around, which is a bit disappointing. I should have switched these two up, so yeah, I'm unfortunately spreading my damage around a bit too much here in the early going, which is annoying. Blight, not too bad. I am going to remember this time to use Finish Him. I hate my life. How? Why? What did I do to deserve this? Like, I mean, I know, I get it. The enemies have higher dodge chance, but I mean, I'm looking at my chance to hit here, and I'm seeing, you know, high 70s, 90, like at least in the 80s for most of these attempts, and I am just not having any luck at all. So, yeah, that is disappointing to say the least. So, yeah, we're just gonna go with the high percentage shot here. Although we do need to start, healing for Gaunt. Actually, I think he's going to be the one who's going to be eating. Yeah, he's going to be the one to be freeing up some inventory space by eating, because yeah, that is
perhaps the turning point.
I mean, not dangerous, but yeah, let's go ahead and do the last couple rooms here, because you know, we need to do something stupid that we might regret. Alright, I'm gonna leave 8 just in case something goes wrong and we hit a whole bunch of stress and then have a hunger event, just to avoid any potential. Well, here it is. Alright, let's see. You still don't have any plus damage, so let's do that now. Good grief, not Renauld is gonna be a monster. I do wish that I had known that using that firewood, I need to rearrange the party. I do wish I had known that using that firewood was a crit buff rather than a damage buff. Yeah, let's fight this battle. I know it might seem like I'm spiking the football here, but you know, this is fun for me. I really, I just enjoy playing this game. I really do. And let's see. How do we want to do this? Alright, so I'm thinking we soften you up with Dazzling Light. And we'll hit you. Alright, that's a crit. And then I think Zealous Accusation can get 2 here. Yes, good. Alright, and now, yeah. There we go. That's the Levette we know and love. That's awesome. Alright, yeah, a bit more crests, a bit more money. Wonderful. Because, yeah, right now, crests are really the only thing that we desperately need. Alright, back out. We'll take a little bit of stress, but it's not too bad. Alright, we're gonna go through here, and then we're gonna be out. So, alright, another one. You know what? Levette? Nah. I mean, if we're going to try, I'd kind of like to see if we can get his AoE to be like a really reliable asset here. Even though it's a level 5 dungeon, I'd just like to see. So we have one more battle. Gosh, I wish we had gone the other way around, so we could have gotten those kegs at the beginning rather than at the end. But you know, it's just one of those situations where it's impossible to know until you've already started. Or yeah, until you actually do it, you have no idea what's gonna happen, and that's fine. Let's see, and Zealous Accusation is amazing. Oh my God, we could have very easily gotten both of them. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't, but yeah, again, it's one of those things. Wish we had known. All right, we are out. I am hoping, since this was a long dungeon, I'm hoping that at least one of these guys leveled. I don't remember exactly where we were. Let's just skip this. 1. Alright, so Levette is level 6. Cool. Natural swing. Great. Finally some accuracy. Let's see. That's good. Klepto. We might get rid of that. So, yeah, I think I am going to release this a little bit early. I'm going to be on vacation this coming weekend, so it's going to, by vacation I mean like out of town, so I'm not going to be able to do any recordings. So, I think I will release this a little bit early. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Especially since nobody watches, so nobody really cares anyway. But it's been fun. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see about maybe doing one more bonus episode this week. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, Mom, and I'll see you later.